How can you start adding value to people on LinkedIn when you're at the beginning of your career and you don't yet know much about your subject matter? Now, that's a very good question. And I had a conversation yesterday with a young lady on LinkedIn who was exactly in this position. How do I add value if I don't know yet very much? So here's what I would recommend if this is your case. First of all, really voraciously learn about your subject matter. In this case, the young lady I was talking to is in product management. And so the direction that she, I believe, should take is to really read pretty much everything she can get her hands on in terms of product management. So read books, listen to podcasts. And at the beginning, you can start with just summarizing the books or the podcasts or the articles that you read, but slowly over time, you should learn to get to connect real world problems and challenges that people have in this space with what you have read. It's one thing to just summarize a chapter, and that's good. You should start with that. But then making the connection between what you've heard a customer or anybody else have a challenge with and connect that to a book or another expert's way of providing that content, that is then the sweet spot that you will find. Okay, so that's point number one. Point number two, on LinkedIn, find 10 to 20 influencers in your niche and see what they are posting about and provide your take on the same subject. Especially interesting if you disagree. If you disagree, research why you disagree and then post about that. And then finally, start conversations with prospective clients in your market and start conversations not with the aim of selling them anything, but start conversations about the topics that they post about. So for example, if somebody posts a comment or an actual post about something and you find that interesting, just start a conversation. Imagine yourself like at a cocktail party. And it's much easier on LinkedIn to do that because the cocktail party is so huge. There's everyone and there's so many people who are willing to talk to you. So just start a conversation about that piece of content and ask them to clarify what they meant. And maybe a nice conversation will evolve where you see, geez, they may be wrong about something in this space. Of course, you don't tell them, but then you use that as your next fodder for content. And then simply have a regular practice or daily, or at least, I would suggest at least weekly, but daily would be better, of publishing your content, engaging with the comments that come, and just continue building your network. Okay, I hope this is helpful.